I am about to interview MC JIN. Hiya! Wow. Hello. Yay! Alrighty then. Thank you so much. Well, first off, my name is Ashley, and I am still having a fangirl moment at the fact that you even sent a tweet to me. So this is pretty awesome. Thank you.
No way! Really? Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Very welcome.
Nice to meet you, Ashley.
Oh, it's nice to meet you too. So I have a few questions that I wanted to be able to share with the audience on examiner.com, as well as my audience on YouTube as a writer and a blogger and a vlogger. So hopefully the things that I ask are timely, especially with promotions for the new album, and I look forward to your responses. First question, of course, I mean, the new album is dropping so soon, and it's called 1459, and that's very, very, very unique for a title. So can you tell everyone a little bit more about why you chose to name this album that?
Yes. So 1459 stands for the final second in your 15 minutes of fame. And in this case, my final second. So, I mean, not for nothing, it's definitely a very personal album. So, from the first song to the last song and everything in between, I think this is the first album where I really went into it to dig real deep personally to talk about these various things. So look at 1459 kind of as a recap of these last, not even just these last 10 years, right? I mean, I do talk, I am coming from a place of kind of talking about what the career journey has been like.
Yes.
But I think even beyond the career journey, I'm also talking about life journey, right? So, I mean, let's say in the 15 songs that are on the album, it's kind of like each song is, you get to take a peek into one particular chapter of JIN's life. So right now, the 1459 album is coming out under the umbrella of a great group called Great Company. So that's our Young Money, that's our Rockefeller, that's our Def Jam, right?
Yes.
That's our family, which is the Great Company. And the inspiration behind the Great Company is saying that, we want to be great company to everybody that we encounter. And we also want to make sure that we constantly surround ourselves, with great company as well.
Yes.
So, I mean, it's only been a year, right? We launched, so the Great Company was born about a year ago. And, I mean, I'm privileged to say, at the moment, like the face of it, and this 1459 album is the first project to come out under the Great Company, and we're excited, definitely excited. So as far as the 1459, it's really, it's really me saying, hey, I don't know if I'll have another chance. Like, people are back, I mean, is this your last album? Is that what you're saying? And I guess my point is, I hope it's not.
Yeah.
But hypothetically, if it is my last album, well, then this is what I would want to say, and this is what I want to be. This is what I would want to be remembered for, and this is kind of like my last contribution to the listeners, to the culture, to humanity. Right? I don't want to say, yo, this record is going to change the world.
It could.
Hopefully, well, thank you, actually. Even if it doesn't change the world, if one person can walk away from this album and feel encouraged, can feel inspired, can feel motivated, can feel uplifted, or maybe they listen to the album, right, and they listen to it purely just as a story, like it's storytelling.
Yes.
And they can relate to it in some way. Then to me, that would be the thing as changing the world.
That's awesome. And the thing that really pulled me in about this album is the fact that you made this a fan-oriented experience. You used pledgemusic.com to be able to get everything together for this. That's huge. You crowdfunded with the people who support you, and I've never heard of Pledge Music until this happened. How did you run across that platform?
So when I first found out about Pledge Music, I was very intrigued because it described it as, it's kind of like Kickstarter, right?
Yeah.
You start this campaign, and people kind of, so the word they use is pledge, right? So it's not really even a donation. So even this whole time, I wasn't like, donate to my album, donate to my album, because there's a big difference. I'm not really asking for donation, but I love the idea of making a pledge, which is the heart behind Pledge Music. So when you make a pledge, what you're saying is, you know what? I want to be a part of this. I want to be a part of this album. So how we came across Pledge Music, me and the team, was I don't remember exactly when, but at some point we crossed paths with the founders of the platform, and they did a rental for me. I was like, so have you guys done any hip hop projects, right? And when they gave me this answer, I was like, what? So apparently, right before I got on board with Pledge Music, one of the most recent hip hop projects that they did was with Mobb Deep.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I grew up on Mobb Deep.
Yeah.
So when I heard that Mobb Deep was there with me, I was like, wait a minute, what is this, right? So I started looking more into it. And I mean, I think there's a big difference between, let's say, Pledge Music and Kickstarter. So whereas Kickstarter is like, okay, everybody, I'm working on this project, I'm trying to raise $50,000. And then if you get the $50,000, then I do the project, right? If I only get $48,000, everybody gets their money back, and the project doesn't happen.
Yes.
So the big difference between Kickstarter and Pledge Music is it's not so much like, oh, if I don't hit the goal, the project doesn't happen. It's more so I'm saying, hey, my album comes out on October 21st, and for the next few months, I invite you to be a part of it. So there's different types of pledges, right? You can pledge like $20, and that's just for the album.
Yes.
You can pledge $50, and you get the album and a poster. For $100, you get the album, a poster, a hat, and a wristband, right? For $300, you get the album, and your kid will come have lunch and tea with you.
Oh, wow.
And it just keeps going and going. I mean, it gets pretty silly, too. I mean,
you have one on there with a bedtime story. I saw that one. That had me cracking up.
I think some of that we really did just for fun, right? This would be silly. There's one pledge that was like, I think it was for like $1,000. So I mean, it's far-fetched. But for like $1,000, MC JIN will apologize on behalf of you.
That is awesome. I guess it opened you up to the fact that you have more I Am Maniacs than you might have realized. Because I am one.
There's something really funny. Actually, I was having a conversation I think yesterday night. It was just a conversation with a friend, and he was pointing out, like, yo, JIN, you realize, like, kind of how crazy your journey has been, right? Because, like, right now, right? It seemed like, when I first came on the scene, it was like with the BET, 106 and Park, right? And that was like 12 years ago, right?
Yep.
But we were rough on our thing. And then the last couple of years, right, I'm living in Hong Kong. I'm doing, kind of TV shows, and I'm doing music in Cantonese, right? Like, releasing albums in Cantonese. And like we said, even like the Aya Maniacs, right?
Yes.
That's something that people really that have been following JIN. Only they would know what the heck that is, right? And my friend was like, yo, that's crazy, because when we're out and about, you'll see like, let's say the brother, right? Like 25, 30, 20-something years old, maybe a little younger than my age. And he's like, oh, snap, yo, that's my man JIN right there. Yo, I used to watch you on the 106, you have that guy. And you'll have like the 60-year-old Chinese lady. And they don't even know about the Rough Rider stuff. They're just like, they know me from like hosting the cooking show.
Yeah.
Or doing the little Chinese soap operas. So I mean, that's something I definitely think is it's a blessing too, you know. And at the end of the day, all of these facets are JIN. I mean, no matter if it's the BET 106 guitar, whether it is, you know, after that, you know, when I started doing the independent thing,
yes,
or even the years in Hong Kong. So, I mean, I say all of that to say, I think with the 1459 album, it is me kind of just looking back on this whole journey and kind of saying, you know what, even if my 15 minutes is up, it's all good. You know what I mean? Like, I think I'm definitely in a place where I've never felt as much peace. I've never felt as much joy. I've definitely never felt as much gratitude as I felt right now. You know, I got my family at both my house.
Yes.
I've been married 3 years. I've been married 3 years now.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, my little guy is 2 years old, and he's a high baby. He's a high baby.
Aww. Wow. It's very international. It's an awesome fandom. I mean, it's a very diverse one on top of that. It's very diverse. The level of age range and ethnic backgrounds and everything of your supporters, it's very impressive.
I'm gonna throw one more. I'm gonna throw one more in there. Actually, I don't want to forget this at all. So especially in the last, let's say 2-3 years, as I've been growing in my faith,
yes,
right, which has been a big component. So as I'm growing in my faith, naturally, it also affects my creative output, right? So
yes, it does.
It's definitely been projects that I've released in the last year or two that have very much been reflective of that, right? Where I'm just pouring my heart out about my faith. So now you also have, you know, like a week ago, I was down in Tampa. I was at like a conference, kind of like a gathering.
Okay.
Like a Flavor Fest. And for lack of better words, it's like a straight, you know, very faith-based Christian hip-hop outreach ministry gathering, right? It's my second time there. But my point is, now you have that community that's like, man, praise God, Jin. You know, like, I used to watch you on the 106, but, you know, I found my faith, and I kind of, you know, we kind of lost touch.
Yeah.
But now it's like, to see what God is doing in your life, Jin, that's amazing, that's crazy, you know. And even that right there, once again, to add on to that, I guess the diversity that you were talking about.
Yes.
Well, I look at it as one thing, and that is, like I said, whether it is while I was in Hong Kong, whether it is the people that remember me from the Rough Rider Day, or whether it's the new community that's been very embracing. I mean, at the core, my thing is just to be authentic, right, with everybody, right?
Yes.
To be myself, and just, you know, just to be transparent, and really not feel like I have to be a certain way with any particular group of individuals. So.
Wow, very true. And it is a very beautiful thing as a opportunity to use music as an additional platform to share your faith. It is an awesome outlet.
Amen. I mean, it all starts with just, you know, it just starts with my life.
Yep.
It starts at home, right? It starts with how I take care of my wife, how I take care of my son, how I treat my family, how I treat the people that I work with.
So today, many Asian American artists and acts have been like taking their talents to, I'll say, a more receptive entertainment industry such as China or South Korea. So
Absolutely.
As an artist who's experienced both markets, like what similarities and differences do you notice?
Oh, that's a great question. You know, here's a funny thing. I mean, this is really kind of a reflection of my experience. When I went to Hong Kong, right, in 2008.
Yes.
So I went out there not really with any expectation. I mean, by 2008, like I said, I had parted ways with Rough Riders.
Yeah.
I was doing the independent thing, and to be honest, I mean, it wasn't really super productive at the time in the state side. Meaning, to be 1,000% transparent with you, actually, I mean, I was almost this close to going down to Best Buy or going over to, you know, H&M and seeing if they were hiring. Like, I was in that state.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just kind of looking at my career and just having to be really honest with myself. But then, I get this opportunity to go out to Hong Kong. This is in the year 2008. And me and the team were like, well, hey, why not, right? Let's go out there and explore. So what ended up being maybe just 3-4 months, like I thought it would be 3-4 months, ended up being 4 years. Right? And I'm doing, and on the piggybacking off of that first album, probably you can't see that one. So piggybacking off of that, I end up doing the TV, the film, the endorsement deal. So here's something to answer your question, kind of like what are the similarities and what are the differences. I didn't realize that while all of this was happening out there in Hong Kong, that in some way it would kind of trickle back, right, to the States.
Yes.
So as I came back to the States, I've been back for about 1.5 years, 2 years now. So I came back when my son was born. But as I was coming back, I would run into people, right? Whether it be in an interview or just run into people on the streets or whatever. And I would encounter people and they'd be like, "Hey man, I heard you was out in China, yo. I was killing it out there." And I'm just like, "What? Like, where did you hear this from? Like, how did you get this?" So here's the similarity is that I think whether it's subconscious or whether it's not, there's definitely a connection where, here we are, in the U.S., and, there's still kind of like, there's always a fascination or like an intrigue with like what's going on, overseas. And in this case, like in Asia, in Hong Kong, in Japan, in South Korea, like you said. Now, while I was in Hong Kong, the same thing. People would be like, yeah, so I mean, what was it like working in America? What was it like being with DMX? What was it like, working with Kanye? What was it like,
wow.
And there's that constant kind of intrigue that they definitely look at the state as, kind of the go-to place as well, especially if we're talking hip-hop culture, if we're talking just like social trends, and you mentioned South Korea. I mean, obviously right now the whole K-pop thing, that's like the big thing. Right?
Yes.
I mean, you have people in Hong Kong that pretty much, they listen to K-pop more than they listen to, let's say, the local Hong Kong stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then even in the States, like it's really cool to see too. Even here in the States, you see the people that kind of are really into the K-pop world. It's pretty diverse, right?
Yes, it is.
There's Latinos that are really into K-pop. Definitely the African American community. There's a lot of. Sometimes I'm caught off guard. I'm running to a young lady, right, and she's talking to me about all the K-pop, the Big Bang and the G-Dragons and all of that, and I don't even really know too much about it myself, right? So I'm like, what? That's dope. That's beautiful. Anytime you see music that can kind of break down racial barriers, it can bring people together. I mean, ultimately, I think that's one of the biggest beauties of music.
Speaking of bringing people together and breaking down barriers, you recently, just about a week ago, did a video with Traffic.
Wow. Yeah.
The I ain't him, I'm not him video.
Okay, check it out. Here's the thing. I didn't ask him for a official tally. I don't know how many times he actually has been taken his JIN. Well, according to him, many years, he said when it was really at its peak is probably when I first came out. So we're talking like 10 years ago, right? When I was doing the freestyle battle thing and then signing with Rough Riders. So according to him, I think he was kind of still in high school at the time. Yeah, because I'm a little bit older than him.
Yeah, he's 28, so yeah.
He was in high school at the time, and I think the story he tells is that he used to work at like a taco spot or something, right? So whenever he was at the taco spot, mad people would be like, "Yo, you that dude from Freestyle Battle?" I think it has to do with a couple things. Not just the fact that we're both Asian, right? That's number one. But I think also because, he used to have like the shaved head, right? He used to wear the do-rag.
Yeah.
And he used to have the velour, the velour two-piece.
Yes.
You're almost like, you're false advertising. You're advertising as, yo, and I'm not saying that I'm the only Asian dude that's allowed to wear do-rag and two-piece velour suits. Yo, there were tons of dudes out there. There even before me. But I mean, I guess what that means is at that time, if you was an Asian dude, like a young Asian cat, and you had a bald head, and you had like a fitted hat on, or you had like, you know, Air Force Ones or whatever, I guess it was just natural that people were gonna be like, yo, do that new freestyle class. There's definitely some times where I'm asking about, you know, yeah, like I'm at Burger King or something or whatever, and you know, the person's like, yo, you look very familiar, man. And I'm just like, I don't know. I just want some onion rings. Yeah, you be doing them YouTube videos, right? You be making them YouTube videos, right? I be watching the YouTube videos. And then like, many times I end up finding out that, yeah, they probably do think I'm traffic. But, that video that we did, I'm not him. Obviously, you know, it's something we did. It's fun, right?
Yes.
I'm glad that, you know, traffic just, I texted him like 2 days ago, and I texted him just to thank him, like, to say, you know, man, thank you for making time, and thank you for letting me be a part of that. And, you know, he responded, and he was like, no, man, thank you. He's like, yo, I haven't gotten a music video with a positive response like that in a long time.
Yep.
If you're ever in LA,
that's my old stomping ground. I definitely would stop by.
Anytime you're in LA, make sure you come by to visit.
Absolutely. You got my word. I definitely will.